Okay, guys, we are back. This is a full plays games. Today's game is can you go 82 and 0? This is kind of an interesting game. I played a lot of this, and I like basketball, and I like going 82 and 0. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up with this classic mode. I've tried Hoop IQ. Well, this one's not bad. I mean, we're just gonna play classic though. 1v1 is I feel like you play bots, man. They seem like bots to me. But we'll do classic mode. I can play this all fucking day, honestly, man. Okay, so obviously I'll show you guys some of the strategies that I go with. Miami's 90s. This is not great. I might re-roll this. Like, and the goal for me is not necessarily go to 82 and 0, which you can go 82 and 0. It's not the hardest thing to do. Um, but essentially what I want to try and do is I'm trying to get a win streak going. So I'm trying to get as many single digit seasons as I can in a row is my goal. Anytime I get 10 win or 10 losses or more, if I have to start over. That's kind of how I find fun in the game because going 82-0 is just like RNG. And right now we're looking for a good start. So, you could probably just refresh the screen and redo this. But we're going to go with it. We're just going to go with it. Um Alonzo Mourning at power forward is not great, okay? I mean, it's a bad start, but since it's the first streak or the first game of the streak, we don't really care. We'll just go with it. We'll save our pick here. Detroit is a bad team to pick. I mean, Isaiah Thomas is not bad here. You don't want Bob Lanier. You're trying to save for a better center that you can get. Bob McAdoo. I mean, this is a bad year for Bob, but we'll take Isaiah Thomas. This is still possible to go 82 or to go single digits. I think we'll take Dominique here. Brooklyn's 80s. This is bad. We're getting a lot of bad picks to begin with. With it being the 80s, we might re-roll team here. We don't want to re-roll era on Brooklyn because there's really not that many good eras. You can get 2020s, I believe. You can get James Harden, Kevin Durant, but besides that, you're really just throwing it really out there. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's go with a team. Let's respin here. Charlotte 80. This is bad too, man. This is really fucking bad. I mean, we're gonna use everything here. We're gonna hope for 2020s. We don't get it, so we're stuck with Jason Richardson. We gotta pray here for like a wilt. That won't do it though. Well, like I said, this is the worst start of all time. 57 to 25. Okay, well that's a good thing. It's the first one. It's the first one of the day for me. Let's retry. See what we can get here. Brooklyn's two. What the fuck is going on though? We're getting like really bad teams. My luck can't be this bad. What the fuck is actually happening, man? We're gonna reroll team here. Knicks. Oh my god, even shitty teams. Now I did the math. These are actually very similar, very close to each other. Carmelo, David Lee doesn't really matter. You can take either. I just take Carmelo. I think there might be like a hidden like stat for like well-known players. Bob Pettit's a great pickup here. That is a great pickup. All right, this team definitely is gonna go single digits as long as we don't get fucking Memphis, dude. Memphis is one of the worst teams you can get. We have to re-roll. Sadly, with these are re-roll and we get a terrible fucking. Oh my god, I've never gotten this unlucky before in a while. Well, it's been a while, but okay. Atlanta's 2020. Okay, well, this team had potential. Go again, and this is what I can do this all day playing this game. Atlanta's 60s. Bob Pettit. Yes, there. Literally no one else. Okay, what do we got here? Lakers 2000s. That's Shaquille O'Neal. We could lock in Shaquille O'Neal right now, which is not bad. Or we could take Kobe. Now, my thought process is I'm just going to take Shaq, the best one here, and lock him in. There's so many good centers and stuff we can get, but we take the risk. This is bad. We're just going to re-roll team here. Now, I don't really like this because we can re-roll into Wilt, and we already locked in Shaquille O'Neal. So this is going to be an issue if we get really if we're re-rolling here. We're not. It's going to be hard. 60s is such a good era, but we already locked in our guys. But we'll go for it, and we get Wilt. You know. It is what it is. I think the correct pick here is definitely Hal Greer, and we're gonna take him up point guard, shooting guard. Well, we'll still win. Just annoying. We'll take Jimmy, I guess. I think this team definitely still goes single digits. We could reroll era here. We could probably get a better era. I'm thinking of players. I mean, anything's better than 16, 3, and 2, you know? But we're just gonna reroll era here. Hope for like Jalen Brunson. Oh. Alright, I don't think this team goes single digits now, but we can get put Walt. Well, with Walt, maybe. Oh, so close, dude. Fucking 72 and 10. That was good. That was a lot better than the first one, but we just start with shitty teams. Okay. We could take James Harden here. I don't want to take Joel Embiid. I mean, Joel Embiid is definitely a great pick here, but with it being the first pick and so many other centers we can get, we just want to lock in a good player right away. This is good enough. Larry Bird is definitely good enough here to take. All right, this team is definitely going to single digits. Oh yeah, take Kareem. You always take Kareem here. Don't think about getting Wilt. If you get Wilt, you know you just cry about it. Now this one's interesting. My rule set is I never reroll the team on 2000s because there's really not a lot of 2000s teams you want to get. You know that this is one of the slowest paces of basketball and NBA history, and so the numbers are really not good. So you kind of take Sharif here. Well, you'd have to lock him in at power forward. So we have two roles left. We have both of our lifelines still, but either of these are really bad because we don't want to reroll era on Memphis because there's not a lot of good Memphis players. You know, like the only Memphis players we can take are like Ja Morant. Trying to think of anyone else. Like oh, it's like just a slightly better OJ Mayo, maybe a slightly better Rudy Gay, maybe I think in like 2010, but it's really bad. So you don't want to reroll era. I never reroll era on 2000s, and I don't reroll Memphis team. So you're kind of getting the worst of it here. We could take Mike Bibby here. I think his numbers are slightly better than anyone else's. That leaves us with a power forward position, which is not great, and two lifelines though, which can get you out of any jam for the most part. Or you just take Sharif here and you say this is good enough to go single digits, which I think it is good enough to go single. So we'll do that, and we're gonna really push for a good shooting guard. Not Kevin Martin. 2010s. Um, we roll team here. You hope for like one better. Mark's Cousins is a great pickup here if you need a center. But this is not good. Ugh. I mean, we could get stuck with Drew Holiday. I mean, we could take Chris Paul, actually. I think Chris Paul is slightly better. Well, a lot better. I think this team wins, so we'll lock it in. Yep, 77-5. So streak number one for this video. We're just going to go for like a half hour and see what my best streak can be. I think my overall best streak is like 3, maybe 4, but it's very hard. You know, as you can see, it takes a lot of RNG. Get a lot of picks, and you kind of have to um this is not bad. You take Kyrie here. He's playable. Kyrie's definitely playable here. Ooh, World Be Free is not great. 80s Cleveland. There's not a lot of good Cleveland. I mean, there's decent, but we're just gonna reroll team here. Brooklyn 80s. Okay, we're getting fucking shit. Like, oh my god, we're gonna have to take Mike Newland. Never, don't know who this is, but shout out to you, Mike Newland. We can still win with one bad. Okay, this is not bad because we can get Bill Russell here, who's good enough. You know, he's like a 40. Anytime you can get like a 40 overall stats. When I mean 40, I mean add all their numbers together, you get like a 40. Willie Knowles is good here. You can definitely play him. Ooh, and this is not the good Giannis though. We will re-roll era here. Hope for 2020s Giannis. Hope for we get Oscar Robertson maybe. Okay, this is not bad. I mean, this is bad. This is a bad era for Bucks basketball. Trying to think how we can move this around. I don't think this team wins is the problem. I mean, we could take Fred Hetzel here, I guess. I mean, that's literally the best option we have, and we pray to God that we get 9 right here. Oh my God. Sometimes you like look at it and you're like, really? Like, I think Willie Knowles is really good. I think Bill Russell's really good. I think Kyrie pick was really good. Mike Newland was a bad pick. And we kind of just went with it because it was okay. Fred Hetzel was a really bad pick, but We got cucked. So let's go with Golden State 70s. This is not a great era for 70s, but Rick Barry, I think, is takeable here. You could definitely re-roll Golden State for anything. Moses Malone, I think you take Sir Charles here. You're happy with that pick. Mitch Richmond, for you definitely re-roll team here. I think there's so many better players we can get. Or era, I should say, not team era. There's definitely so many better eras. 2000s is not one of those eras though. I mean, Baron Davis is serviceable, so we'll take Baron Davis. This team definitely is gonna go the okay. Well, team is definitely gonna go single digits. Okay. Uh. Ooh, this is a tough one. Do you take DeMarcus here? I think you have to take DeMarcus. I wouldn't recommend. DeMarcus not a great one. Okay, and then we get major fucking. We get so fucking punished for that. Wow, we lose because of that. Can't even take Paul Arizine. Yeah, I take Jeff or Tom Gola. Okay, that's 2 losses in a row. Maybe we could have a lose streak too. Jesus Christ, Damian Lillard, not the great Damian Lillard. You want the 2020 Damian Lillard here. You don't want to reroll team, and I think it's too early to use your era. 2010s is a decent era. You don't need a super great point guard. This is serviceable. Okay, we get Shea. Definitely take Shea there. OKC, great. You can definitely take Spencer Haywood. Be happy with this guy. Charlotte 90s. You definitely, anytime you see this, I mean, Alonzo's not bad if you don't have a power forward, but since we already have a power forward, don't want to take Larry Johnson if you're desperate. This in this case, we're gonna reroll team. Hope we get like Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Charles Barkley, something like that. Golden State 90s. That's a Mitch Richmond. It's not gonna work though, man. We can do era here and hope for like a KD. That's a lot. And I mean, we could get Wilt as well. So you definitely, I think it's definitely worth the gamble here. We get 70s Golden State, which is Rick Barry. Actually, Nate Thurman is, I think, the better pick here. So I think we take Nate Thurman. I forget that Nate Thurman. Take him. Situation. This is really bad. We just picked a lot of guys that can only play like one fucking position. Really annoying. Um, and this team's not going single digits. Maybe if we could get Gail Goodrich here, but stuck with Dick Schneider. Dick Snyder here. And we don't win. Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You don't always win when you do this. Towns is definitely the pick here over Edwards. He's a decent option. Donovan Mitchell is actually a sleeper pick. People sleep on this. He's not bad. These numbers are great, man. Clyde. These you'll know if you play enough of this, you'll know which teams to avoid. Portland, you want to avoid. There's only so many good players you can get here. You can get Damian Lillard, maybe a serviceable LaMarcus Aldridge, Clyde Drexler, not this Clyde Drexler, maybe. I don't even want to really take Clyde here. He's no disrespect to Clyde the Glide here, but we might reroll team here. We go for Jordan always on 90s. I wouldn't say always, and then we get we get fucking punished, but let's try again. I mean, Tim Hardaway is not bad actually. Didn't notice. It's not bad. Ah, we go for broke because we can get. I think on Golden State in this situation, you always go for broke. You can get KD, you can get the fucking Rick Barry or Nate Thurman every time, which there's nothing to scoff at. Nate Thurman's okay. Alex English here. Okay, let's see what we get. Milwaukee's. Oh my gosh, this is the day of reckoning. I mean, I get punished. Let's see. Actually, I think you take Oscar here. Oscar is better, I believe. We don't do it. I mean, this is kind of a boring video because I'm not doing good, which is fine. It doesn't need to. I don't need to do good. Like it doesn't matter. There's no reason to really like like nothing. I take Tony. Shout out to Tony. John Henson. Shout out to him. Favorite players. So the question becomes: do you take Giannis or do you not take Giannis here, or do you re-roll? 2010 is a good era. It's an okay era. You get LeBron, you can get KD, you can get who else can you get in 2010? Good. Carmelo, I guess. Not that much better. It's like a 34 at maximum. Doing the math in my head, 34, 35, which is not bad. Yes, he's very flexible, but again, what should I do here? I think we'll try it. I don't usually use this opening, this Giannis opening. And I definitely, I passed on Clyde last time just to get fucked over, so I'm just gonna take Clyde this time. This is a really bad team so far. Holy shit. AD's okay here. AD's great here, actually. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna do a team reroll here. There's some good 2010s. Yeah. Speed, usable, serviceable here. Rick Barry, dude. This is what this video is gonna be called. The fucking Rick Barry video. I mean, I'm not even gonna use the era here because there's no point, and I'm just gonna take Nate and pray to God this is enough. Not? What the fuck? Have I only gotten like one win in this video? Like what the hell? Carmelo. Like I said, you could David Lee or Carmelo, whatever your preference is. Honestly, they're so similar. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things who you take here. Grand scheme of things. I say of themes. Fuck is wrong? Pete Maravich, Pistol Pete. I mean, no disrespect to him, but I don't know. We re-roll team here. I think you can re-roll team here or era here. I don't really want to re-roll the 70s. I feel like the 70s are a decent era. Um, we'll just take Pete. And if I lose because of it, I lose because of it. Marbury is takeable. Uh, not great. Charles is definitely for like Iverson. Washington, you definitely prefer. Okay, this is bad. We could still get a better. We could get 60s here, or we cannot. We're just praying to God here that we get something. Zach Randolph or Elton Brand. Elton Brand. Elton's a kind of a sleeper pick. Yeah, I knew we were. I'm so bad, dude, at this game. Honestly, I don't even doing. Let's just go fast, so I don't think too much and fucking ruin myself. Okay, yeah. Or you just give me everything. Give me a whole Cleveland team. That would be cool. I think Blake is usable. I like Blake here. I wouldn't re-roll any era for Piston. Uh, we would re-roll era here. We can get not a lot. We can get. We pray for a good center, and this is should be good enough if we get a good center. What? See, that's some crazy stuff right there when you think of it. Like, how does that not win? Hmm? Whatever. Like Shaq, Braun, Donovan Mitchell don't win. Apparently. All right, we're getting lucky here. We're getting some good numbers. Sharif Abdul Rahim. Abdur Rahim. Abdul. The question is, do we take Sharif? Say we just take him. I don't want to re-roll the team. I don't want to re-roll the era. Not worth it. Save that for here. Cleveland's getting re-rolled. We already have Billy Cunningham. Not bad here. Not too shabby. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Re-roll era here. I mean, not a lot much we can get better than this. We can get LeBron. Get LeBron. That's one, baby. All right. That down. We got Lakers, LeBron. Pick up. LeBron's just so good. You can play every position. definitely opens up Charlotte 2010s. Reroll team here. We go in for potential. We get Carmelo. Carmelo and LeBron, we're gonna get the banana boat here. Get Chris Paul. This is bad. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's like, am I really considering taking Zach Randolph? Who I've never taken before in this. Like, am I seriously gonna take Zach Randolph? I think we have to. Have to. We have with two more rolls after this. We have to keep the era pick. Ooh, this is dangerous territory here. Basically, am I saying is LeBron, Carmelo enough? Philly's really good though, actually. Okay, we're gonna bind here for sure. Okay, we hope for Donovan Mitchell here. John Stockton. We get Danley. I can. Am I able to maneuver this? I don't think I am actually. Bad. So it's alright. Well, we lose. We got Dantley here or Carl Malone. One. So maybe I don't. Maybe I don't take Zach Randolph. Surprise, surprise. You don't take Zach Randolph in the game when you're trying to go 82-0. Daryl Griffith to the team, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's my biggest weakness is that I just um I settle. Dallas, you definitely want to reroll off of Dallas. This is a bad start. Doesn't really matter. I just settle though. I'm like, it's good enough, you know. I say that too many times to the point where it's like, yeah, yeah. I start to believe that, yeah, this is good enough, and then, oh shit, this is not good enough. Actually, should have realized that. Double Brooklyn guards here. Stop giving me this fucking team, man. Seriously. Sometimes you just run into the same thing over and over, and it's like so annoying. Like you get Pacers every single time. You're like, fuck, man. What am I supposed to do with this shit? What the fuck? What am I gonna do with this? Did Con Knuckle play power forward? Is that a real thing? I don't watch modern basketball too much. Oh, that's a huge surprise. True. Oh my gosh, we're taking Brandon Miller. Someone I've never taken in. Well, I've never taken this tiny archer either. Get Shaq. This is might be close. Close. Well, we just got screwed. Got screwed. Iverson is definitely serviceable. You're happy with that. LeBron is definitely serviceable. You're happy with that. Just repeat myself for everything. Siakam here? No. 2020s, you're definitely going to re-roll for a better team. 2020s is a good era, man. Fast-paced basketball. Everyone's scoring a million points and stuff. So fun. Everyone's shooting a million threes, right? I'm not one of those guys who hates three-point shooting. But the numbers these days are ridiculous. Way better than I are, comparatively. No disrespect to. I mean, yeah. This is Vince Carter. Pick. Center Jokic. This is not good Jokic though. We can move LeBron there. Look at that move, and then we can get. Now looking at it, Cade Cunningham, Allen Iverson. This team definitely goes single digits. Okay. I'll eat my shoe. That one. This is, and they give us the worst air of Cleveland every single time. And I don't want to risk trying to go for a LeBron. Oh boy. All right. It's always bad when you like do a reroll and you reroll into another bad team. Well, I mean, Bill Walton is not bad here. Walton has really good numbers actually, and then you immediately get punished for that. I mean, it's not a huge punish because we can take Magic, which you rarely take here, but okay, you can take the Kyrie here. Sure. All right, this team goes single digit. Already betting on well. I always take the Sharif. I'm like, it's good enough. And I think that's my issue. Keep relying on this guy. Okay, and then how many times do I run into Wilt and not be able to draft him. Kind of crazy. All right, we need someone better than Sharif. Thing is what it turns out. Surprise, surprise. We'll take KD. This might be the last one. Just trying to keep it 30 minutes less. Not super. We'll do another. This is so easy to record and do though. It's just clicking 3 buttons to get through it. We're gonna do era here. 2010s is a good era to stay in a good pocket, but we're gonna try our luck. We can get Russell Westbrook. We can get Elvin Hayes. This is a bad Elvin. Ooh. This is gonna be another thing where I say it's good enough. It's good enough. Guess so. Too early to use all of your lifelines. This Doncic is better than that LeBron, but just number wise. This Marbury is serviceable. Marbury. Are we gonna run into something better than Blake Griffin? This is the question we have in our mind. Well, can we meander this to take Chris? This Paul's not great, but I like Chris Paul. He's one of my favorite players. Take him, and we're gonna go single digits right here. Yeah. One more. We have to at least leave on a win, so that I'm not a complete ass. You take Bob McAdoo here, by the way. Usually you look at just the first guy, and you're like, okay, grab him. Then you forget, like, oh, Bob McAdoo. Bob Lanier is definitely not go for here. But then again, he's not bad. Numbers aren't bad. Center's numbers are just so, like, your center is just so valuable in this game when it comes to stats because they just can this rebounding can just be so much higher than these two stats. Like, you take these two stats, it's like if you're gonna compare Kelly Tribuca to Bob Lanier and you see like 7, like all of these stats are less than just this rebounding stat. So they have similar numbers. Rebounding stat is so, domineering. Then everything else is just a bonus. So it makes him a lot better and more valuable than other players. If you could just do a team of like 5 centers, this game would be too easy. But we'll do team here. We're gonna stay in the 80s. We're gonna take Adrian Dantley here. He's the best I think available. I haven't ran the numbers, but just off um what do they call it? Just off of the whatever. I can't remember. Okay, we got to figure out how to get Dominique on the team, but we can't because he can only play small. We're gonna do era here. We're gonna try to get a better era team. ATs, we can take World Be Free here. Good pickup. Was it worth using our last pick on? Probably not, because now we're stuck with question. Do we take here? Do we take I don't take Alonzo Mourning here. I will take Larry Johnson. Then that keeps our center position open. We can get Elvin Hayes. Good enough. Yeah. One more. Still at 28 minutes. One more video. One more. Right, the Billy Cunningham gambit here. Their start. Actually, it's very close between Billy and George McGinnis. Who you take, but Billy, you can move the small, slightly more flexible. Go with him. Alex English for sure here. I hate getting these guys who can only play. They fuck up your setup here. Detroit. This David Thompson is not bad. But we can't take him. Think we re-roll era. This is kind of like a Hail Mary. You're kind of hoping you get Jokic, do this. So I would rather do just the Oscar. That's exactly why you do it. And then we get 60. I think we can get a better center here. Really hoping for like Barkley here. Don't get it. Get Aiton, who I've never taken before. This guy can only play power forward. This guy can only play small forward. Feel like you're stuck, man. This team doesn't do it. Well, that is the video. I think we went on a 1 streak. Like I said, 3 is my best. Um, almost 4. But yeah, this is. I think I've gotten a little unlucky. Okay, I think I made most of the right decisions on this. Yeah, this one here could have been a lot better. That could have pushed us over the board. I think every other pick here is good. The Billy Cunningham start. That's just how the cookie crumbles, but also how the die rolls. And then I'll see you guys in the next video. This is a full plays 82-0. I'm obviously a fool. I only got 1 win streak, but it is what it is. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.